Hello, this is Al. I'm the creator of the Busicall process. I'm making this video for insurance agents, primarily the Allstate insurance agents that we have in our system. We're also going to publish this video in Las Vegas for the Allstate conventions coming up in May. One of the things that I wanted to go into with the Allstate agents is the first part of our process. First part of our process for Busicall is verifying data on Google Places. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, what's the big deal about verifying data on Google Places? Well, as we all know, everybody has a business name and a phone number. That's the core business identity any agent has. That identity is then confirmed on all the different databases out on the internet. If Google Places cannot confirm your identity or has issues with your identity, these other seeding processes that we do with the other 169 databases will not be very successful. One of the issues that we found with Allstate agents is there are multiple agencies in the same area, which is fine, we can overcome that. But the same agent many times has multiple listings. When the same agent has multiple listings, it causes Google to wonder who you are. It would be no different than having various different aliases as an individual. Those different agency names, different agency addresses, different agency phone numbers kill your online business identity, and it costs you sales. From what I've seen on many of the different Allstate customers that we have, I actually can guesstimate that millions of dollars are being lost in online business every month to the Allstate corporate just because the agents have too many various identities, the wrong business identities, and confusing business identities. And the first process that we do again is Google Places. Now we're going to take you through a sample agent. We're going to go into Naples, Florida. If I was searching for an Allstate agent in Naples, Florida, I would come up with a Jeff Bogan. I would probably call one of these agents that come up 1 through 7 on the Google Maps, the Google Places. Now remember, if you come up 1 through 7 on Google Places, you're going to come up on the mobile search too, because they'll just rotate these individuals. These are the top listings for Naples, Florida. Now, when we run our report for Naples, Florida, we actually ran it for a Nick Domain. Nick Domain has an agency in Florida, and he does not come up at all in Google Places when we run the report at Google. You can actually view a sample of this report on our website. He does not come up at all. So therefore, Google cannot verify his information as a business when it comes to auto insurance. So therefore, all the other 169 databases cannot verify his information. Now here we have the 1 through 7 rankings. And if you look for auto insurance, it would be very easy for us to make you number 1 for Naples, Florida, any agent, just by making sure that these top areas were filled out properly and making sure that you had a proper listing. Now, Nick Domain does have a Google Places listing. But if you look at Nick Domain, the main issue with his listing and this is problem number one that we find with many of the Allstate agents, is he is gaming the system by using Allstate insurance, Allstate auto insurance. He's not using the proper Google categories. Now, we haven't researched this, but he probably comes up okay on renter's insurance, but that's not even a main category for Google Places. So even though his online identity for Google is fine, he's put the wrong categories in here. Now, when we go to put you on an auto insurance listing, and that listing goes out and tries to verify with Google, and he doesn't come up, there's no chance he's going to come up on those listings on the other web pages at all. Even when we search auto insurance on Google, now Nick has a website, he doesn't come up anywhere in the first page, and his website won't come up either, specifically because of the fact that this website can't be verified against his Google Places for an auto insurance keyword. So this is simple problem number one that we find with many of our customers, and this problem we are calling a DIY, do-it-yourself listing, and do-it-yourself listings don't work. Now, we know exactly what we need to do to fix this agent's problem, and we know how we can get him up to the top of Google Places, which in return gets him 100% verified by all the other listings, and that makes his phone ring. So anyway, thank you. We're going to have a whole series of these videos for the Allstate agents, and we'll look forward to having you watch those.